Hey Erica, my name is Steven. I talked to Tamara this morning. She said to go ahead and shoot this video over to you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you can start doing today to start helping your website rank above your competitors when people are searching for your services online in the Burlington area. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the know-how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. So I'm going to jump right in here. The three things I'll be going over are content, citations that has to do with your Google business profile, and backlinks. So content is everything on your website, but we're primarily focused on your homepage here. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of the websites of these service-based industries. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did first is I brought up your main competitor here in the Burlington area for HVAC services. And this is Duggins Mechanical. I threw them into a tool I like to use called Ahrefs. Now, this tool pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, DugginsMechanical.com is currently being found for only 12 keywords, but their site over the past 30 days was clicked on 168 times. Now, I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, chisholmservice.com, and your site is currently being found for 9 keywords, and over the past 30 days it was clicked on 27 times, so a bit of a difference there. So let's go back to Duggins, and we can actually click on this number 12 here, and it'll bring up all the keywords that they're currently being found for. So if you click on that, here are the keywords right here. And what we're paying attention to is they have some that like Duggins Heating and Air, and that's actually a branded, so we don't want to worry about that. But sorry if you hear barking back there. HVAC Burlington NC, it's these types that we want to see. We want to see, these are called location-based buyer intent keywords. So if somebody's searching HVAC Burlington NC, they're looking for your service, right, in this area. So that's what we want. So that got 150 searches in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on a nearly a third of that. It says they're in position 2, but they're actually in position 1. Now, if we look at that keyword, if you click on that keyword, it actually gives us some information. It'll give us all the websites that are currently being clicked on, in order. So Duggins is number 1, then Barber, and you guys are on there. It looks like you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6. So that's why you're not getting that many clicks. So the goal is to get you up here so you can get all that traffic, right? So first thing is content. Like I was saying, let's look at their keywords, and we want to make sure we have all the relevant keywords that they have and then some on your site. So we can click on this 9. That's going to pull up your 9 keywords. So you have got the big one there, right? See, and it shows you're in position 8. But I forget what we counted. It's a little bit off here. It's weird the way they count it. AC Repair Burlington, position 6. You got 6 clicks from that. So you're getting some clicks. So it looks like you're on the front page for most of these. Not HVAC repair, you're on the second page. But like I said, the goal is to get you up into that position 1. Right, so you just want to make sure you have all the valuable keywords, the keywords that people are searching for in your area, and you want to make sure they're on your website, right? So second thing I want to go over are citations, and it's this has to do with your business Google business profile. Now, when people are searching like these terms, HVAC Burlington NC, studies have shown that right around anywhere between like 30 to 70% of those people searching are not going to pass this section right here. It looks a little bit different on mine than yours because I have an extension that's putting some extra information on here. But this is the map pack. This is your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the impression that the main driver to get into this top 3 here are reviews. And while that does factor in, that is by no means the main factor. The main factor is something we call citations. Now, it used to be it was the businesses with the most citations that would pretty much stay up in this top three, but Google doesn't work like that much anymore. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are anything like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's quite a few of them, right? But we want to make sure you're in we call them the top 50 core directories, right? And you can actually Google that and it'll give you that top 50. So you want to make sure you're in there. And then these days with AI, there's something called data aggregators. And there's three major data aggregators that you want to get verified in. And they're called Newstar, Foursquare, and Data Axle. And basically, once you're verified in these, it takes your information, your name, address, and phone number of your business, and descriptions of your business, and it pushes it to like hundreds of other directories, applications, and GPS systems. And this creates what's called data consistency across all these platforms. And that's what Google and AI platforms such as ChatGPT use to make sure it builds trust with them. If all your information is exactly the same and consistent across all these platforms, they're going to recommend you. Okay. And your chances of getting in this top three jump up significantly. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. And the number one spot here will get anywhere between 40 to 50% of the clicks. So this is, what did I say, between 30 and 70. It varies widely, but that's split in between these three. This right here gets between when I say 30 and 50 all by itself. I'm getting the numbers messed up, I know. So this is the organic, and the main driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, backlink is essentially when you have other websites on the internet that have a link on their site somewhere that when it's clicked, it leads back to your website. Google uses these backlinks as a sort of a online referral system, and that's basically what it is. So for example, say you have a local, and the more relevant that these sites are that are linking back to your site, the better. So for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to your site, that's what's actually going to help push you up in these rankings. However, say you have like a site like Pizza Hut, it's a very popular site with Google, but a link from them is not going to do you guys any good because there's no relevance. You guys don't sell pizza. So let's go back to our competitor here. Before we were looking at their keywords. Now I want to look at this section right here. And this is what I find interesting about Burlington is they're number one. So this backlink profile, and to be clear, it's through your content, primarily your keywords, that Google is able to find you, right? So they find you for a lot. They're finding your site for a lot of these keywords. But now once they find you, they got to determine where they're going to put you, right? Are they going to put you on page 1, on the top of page 1, bottom, or page 10? And that all has to do with your backlinks and the relevance of the websites that are pushing those backlinks to you. So Duggan's Mechanical is number one, and they have got, it looks to me like a weak backlink profile. They've only got 25 backlinks coming from a total of 17 websites. They call them referring domains here. And I went ahead, let's look at, so you've got more backlinks coming from, you have much more backlinks coming from other websites. So it's not the number, right? It's the relevance of these, of the backlinks coming from the website. So we want to see where they're getting their backlinks from. So we can click on that 17, and that is going to pull up all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. So it looks like they're getting most of their authority from bestprosintown.com and Dex Knows. And then a local biz world is helping them a bit too. So basically, you just want to go down this list and actually just get backlinks from all these sites. And it's not that many either. And then once you're done with that, month over month, we'll just keep throwing 5 to 10 backlinks on it. And I really believe that it wouldn't take you long to actually take over that number one spot, right? And get all that traffic. Now, let's just recap real quick what we went over. The first thing is going to be content. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the front pages of these websites like yours. This will give you, like I said, all that opportunity to put in all those keywords. Second is your Google business profile and citations, right? So you want to be in the top 50 core directories, and you also want to be in those three major data aggregators: 4-Star, Data Actual, and what was that? Newstar. Go ahead and get in those and get verified. And then last are backlinks. Meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Burlington and the surrounding areas that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around that area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or if you wanted to book a short discovery call with me, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, a little bit of ways from you in Fayetteville, just outside of Fayetteville. You can respond back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. But other than that, thank Tamara for allowing me to send this video to you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.